Gloucestershire edge ahead as Lace ties Surrey in knots. Josh Shaw was Surrey's tormentor-in-chief on the first day of play in Bristol. He'd picked up the key wickets of Hashim Amla and Ollie Pope, separating and dispensing of a partnership that threatened to take the game by the scruff of the neck. Surrey had stumbled their way past 200, finishing the day on 220 for 9. And they wouldn't be able to add to it. Reece Topley rather dangled the bat at Payne's third delivery of the day, and the edge through to James Bracey was easily held by the keeper. Gloucestershire avoided the problems that dogged the Surrey first innings. Chris Dent and James Bracey getting their side off to a good start, being particularly harsh on anything too short, and the pair reached 50 without any trouble. Dent was the chief aggressor, showing a wide array of strokes as he made it to his half-century by clearing the boundary from the bowling of Overton. It would take the left-hander just 55 balls to raise the bat. Surrey couldn't restrict the Gloucestershire opening partnership, and they quickly cruised past triple figures. Bracey was slightly more circumspect, but no less valuable. He went to his 50 from 81 balls. It was almost a flawless session from the hosts, but on the stroke of lunch, Bracey was trapped LBW by Verdi, and Gloucestershire would go into the break at 140 for 1. Fortunes reversed at the restart. Chris Dent, hunting 100, was unable to withdraw the bat in time and played Topley onto his own off-peg. Topley struck again in his next over, an edge from Van Buren eventually taken by Folkes after some juggling in the slips. Tom Lace and George Hankins put a stop to the flow of wickets, recognising they were in striking distance of Surrey's first innings total. The two played their way to 200, Hankins jumping on a short Overton delivery to take them to within 20 runs of the visitors. But he would fall just before they got to parity, Topley taking his third of the innings. An imperious pull shot to the fence from Ryan Higgins off Jordan Clark saw Gloucestershire overtake their visitors. He'd be dismissed by Gus Atkinson, out LBW for 17, but all eyes were on Lace at the other end. He'd reach his 50 just before tea, Gloucestershire heading into the interval with a lead of 24 and hoping to push on in the final session. Taylor and Lace took Gloucestershire past the 250 run mark, building on their lead with Lace tucking into Amir Verdi. But the Surrey spinner would win the battle in the end. Lace's stint at the crease came to an end on 65. The lead was 61 when the next wicket fell, George Scott becoming Atkinson's second. And then Topley got in on the act, Payne licking his wounds after spooning to Stoneman with just one more run added. Gloucestershire's two Taylors prevented further Surrey wickets and began to accelerate, taking the total past 300 and the lead towards 100. They were denied any more headway by the weather. Rain set in with the score 311 for 8 and Gloucestershire leading by 38.